Hey there. Okay, so continued documentation of sorts of things going on. Um, I started watching just an episode of Next Level Soul with Kelly Kolodny. This for now, like what, 4 months ago now? It's from May. Just because it popped up on my feed, on the like, go on YouTube, and because I was actually about to start doing some work and, and put some videos on here, and it popped up, and I just went, oh yeah, yeah, that feels like a curious thing to um, tune into, right? So I started playing it. Goes through like the person's history, everything that there's big energies in this video, man. Angel stuff. I don't really do a whole lot with angels yet, I guess. Like not really. I've had conversations with them. I've channeled through a few things with them, but I don't do a ton with like the archangel stuff. That's why I'm always very curious if a video does pop up. I'm like, oh, okay, is today a chance to kind of bring in something akashically, again, for myself, for attunement, for whatever. Raphael does a lot of healing stuff. I've been doing a lot of healing stuff. I've spent my lunar eclipse like uh, doing a whole lot of just bring it to the surface, just bring it to the surface and disclose, put it online, do a bunch of things. Anyway, when Kelly actually tuned in and started, because she also is a fellow, things are energy moving around central nervous system stuff, right? And hearing the how that all happened like on a family level, how fun! That's so cool. That's so cool. Okay, but I started to spontaneously do some channeling too, and I'm just really curious for myself to see what I do during this video. So the rest of this video, until I come back at the end of this, it's going to be long because I'm restarting this on minute 23 and 5 seconds on the Archangel Raphael channeled message to humanity. Next stage of evolution is coming. Kelly Kolodny. That's where I'm starting, just because I just backed it back up after I noticed that I was starting to to do things. And I'm really curious what is going to be coming through me as I do my version of closed captioning channeling of what I'm getting here. The rest of this video, I'm going to turn off the sound. So like, oh, if you want to play along at home, go watch the video. Started at minute 23:05. Yourself. I'm not putting it in the description. You go find it. Go find it. Go do it. Or do something else. Like most of my videos are interactive because I'm just documenting it for myself and I'm putting it online in the off chance that other people actually care. Because I'm really curious. I'm always really curious what happens to yourself when you are taking in this content as a channeler, because you're getting information. There's a whole host of metadata in what comes through something like this, through a video, an Akashic record container of a video. And truly, when you pause a video and go do your own thing, like you feel inspired to do something, and then you like come back and you really can take another person's Akashic record container and kind of split it up for yourself into like the things that you're doing, which kind of creates just a whole bunch of little, just different personal whatevers, right? Do I really need to get into the big explanation of things right now? I don't. Okay, good. Get back into my video viewing, right? So you're gonna literally watch me just probably close my eyes. I'm just tuning in real quick because I got a request for glasses off. Okay. Why? Sometimes it just makes it easier. I don't know if there's like the metal in the glasses or the fact that when they're on, I can actually see, and not being able to see is a bunch of other things. Usually my eyes are like closed for really big things, and angels, man, big energy. Okay, so I'm gonna start this, and then I'm gonna turn off the audio so you can hear just a little bit of audio. Nobody sue me, okay? So 23:05, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. I will come back to audio later. Okay, so I use like I don't necessarily use timers or like I let the video be the timer or like whatever, but it's time for my lunch. Sorry, take breaks, go do lunch. But I ended it at 53 or 55:03. And you know, there's another, it's an hour and 9 minutes long, but I just wanted to document what it is. I usually just do that level of something with music. It's actually the first time I've done it with a video. Sometimes I do have like things that sort of come out in videos, and I definitely have gotten kicked into channel with just various things based on videos that I'm getting. I usually pause the video and then just like have the channel conversation, and then I get back to the video. That's usually how I do it. Um, but yeah, and current physical state. Well, first of all, I was just like, I was watching like what they were doing with my body because they are angels, I guess, archangel. Okay, they were kind of attuning to how to operate this a little bit. It's like my internal system guidance thing is something that they have to learn how to operate, basically. Because it's a theme park in here. You gotta know how to operate all the things in the central nervous system, right? Yeah, and it was just a variety of feeling like it was different in the moment. I don't tend to ask a ton of questions when it's something like this, because this is like a guided package, right? This is something that not only are there two enormous like heart-centered channelers who are like providing this, but it's a whole ecosystem and it's a whole like trusted source. Not to mention this came out May 17th was when this got put out. It's 11:44 a.m. Love angel numbers, especially when you do it angel things. But I'm recording this on September 18th, and I've never seen this before. So yeah, there's a certain amount of like buffer in my own experience. Like I couldn't have done this level of stuff. Maybe I could have. I guess I could have, because I was doing this with music, but I was a little busy in May. I had a few other things I was doing. But yeah, that's sort of a process for it. And now that I've done this, I kind of want to show you like 3 songs on Spotify. So maybe I'll just do it without the music, and I'll just tell you what what I did. You can listen along on your own. Because I do want to document it, because I think it feels really neat and fascinating, especially when it's just like slow, like let the body do its thing. There's like a it's very releasing. But all of that was very draining. I'm like, there's like a physical like, oh, and toward when my husband came down, and he's kindly making me lunch right now. Isn't he awesome? um, everything in my body kind of got a little bit hotter, a little hot flash. So I think even just the presence of him down here, my own body, and the whatever it is I'm doing that was in this attuned space where it's just me. Now there's another person. It kind of like kind of amplifies my own body. And there's a little bit of head, like not a headache or anything, but there's definitely a little bit of like been dosing on Angel. It does stuff. Um, yeah. So just documented that for the record. There is no THC in my system. I know I do a lot of videos with that, but no, just documenting how I let the light language kind of just flow out when I'm consuming any media. Screens and channeling, man. Classical conditioning rules take over, and you can get like kicked into channel mode without trying to be, especially when you're doing content like this. This was like I do it consciously, but it didn't at first. The first time I started just watching it because I hadn't seen it, and I was just like, oh yeah, I remember this song. Like yeah, let's do something. And then yeah, my head started doing one of these, and I went, okay, all right, I'll record it. So there you go. Thanks for watching. Bye. No, we gotta stop. Hit the. There we go.